Morning guys, I'm back here at Reggio this morning. Gonna see if I can sight fish for some reds. I'm gonna start out with a gold spoon. This is an actual Johnson silver minnow brand. This is a 3/8 ounce gold, obviously the weedless type. I'm not running my trolling motor much. I'm just trying to stay off of it and drift. I know my trolling motor makes a lot of noise. There's no doubt about it. There's one. And I know that's going to spook them. Might be a nice big bass here. Yeah, wow. This is a large bass. Wow. Goodness. This might possibly be no, probably not the biggest, but that is a large bass. Pretty guy. Wow. Look at the mouth on that one. It's like a trout mouth. Beautiful fish. I love the gold spoon for an environment like this. There's grass covering probably 50% of this water. We're in about 1.5 feet depth, maybe 2 foot at the deepest. And I can just fan cast with this gold spoon anywhere I want to. And it'll bounce right through this grass. Oh, that was a gigantic redfish. I do have faith in a gold spoon, but I'm also not going to depend on it if it's not producing. I don't know if I haven't hit fish or they're not producing. So I am going to fish this weedless swim bait type. I'm going to start with this claw. This is actually a Rage Tail by Strike King. Again, this has a very small weight, about a 1/16 ounce on it. Might even be a 32 ounce, but just enough to keep the bait upright. And I continue to get some hits on this Rage Tail. I don't know what they are though. They're not even pulling it. They're not getting to the hook. They might be just grabbing the claws. Yeah, I just saw a needlefish follow. I felt some bumps on this spoon and felt that I saw a needlefish follow it in. So I think that's what's been hitting that Rage Tail craw bait as well. Because if it was bass or redfish, I should have caught a few of them. Huh. Redfish just followed my spoon right up to the boat. Well, that was the second redfish I've seen follow the spoon up to the boat but not hit it. So maybe it's not a good morning bite for a gold spoon. So I'm going to go with a white gulp shrimp. Just going to rig it weedless like I've been doing the swim baits. There we go, weedless gulp shrimp. A red there. So I've been casting on schools of redfish. Some pretty decent sized schools, but they will not take what I've been throwing at them. I mean, I got a couple half-hearted hits on gulp. They like that, baby. Gold spoon. I had to give up on those schools of redfish. They were smaller ones, and they were just too spooky. They wouldn't take anything. This is what I'm looking for. A much bigger fish that's willing to feed, be aggressive and feed. This is a good one here. That's what I'm looking for. Come here. It's a terrible netting job. That's what we're looking for right there. That's actually a 21 incher. Nice fish. Willing to take the bait. Well, that certainly reassures my faith in this lure. That's more like it. A lot more like it. Yep. I figured I was going to lose that one. It didn't. The hook didn't. It didn't feel right. It was kind of popping. But hey, that was a legitimate hit, a legitimate fish. Yeah, so I'm not fishing the shoreline. I'm not getting these connections on the shoreline. I'm fishing in the center. There's grass out here in the center. It's really hot out here. Water temperature is over 92 degrees. Getting him to bite today was tough, at least on artificial. It was frustrating. I was thinking about catching a crab and putting cracked crab out there just to catch one of those stupid things. They were just swimming around looking at me. Anyway, if you want to keep up with my explorations in fishing, hit the subscribe button, and I hope that you can get out in the water soon if you aren't out today. So I'll see you out there sometime.